So I think the question that you asked me is to talk about how to make SDR reallocation a reality. I will say, of course, that it's already a reality, but unfortunately, it has not really reached its potential yet. It's a reality because, of course, as you might have heard from the IMF managing director, she is estimating that about 100 billion has been already recycled through the PRGT and the RST. Those are two windows at the IMF, one for concessional lending and the other one for climate finance. Of course, we can talk about it, whether she's talking about pledges or commitment or reality. But even if that's the case, the question is, if you recycle all SDR through the IMF, you miss some opportunities. You're missing actually opportunities that MDBs can give you, not only in terms of helping African countries and developing countries in general, making progress toward their development agenda, making progress toward infrastructure investment, making progress towards actually addressing food security issues, making progress toward climate finance, or fragility, all of those global public goods that we are talking about. Unfortunately, it's not clear that the IMF can help you do that. Of course, they would give you budget support and the government can use that money to their will. But what the MDBs give you, the IMF doesn't. It's actually the possibility, first of all, to leverage the resources they get. I think I hear very often ACET saying that in their case, they can do it 4 times, which is actually used. So you give them 5 billion, they give you 20 billion of lending. That benefits, let's say, SMEs. That's not something that the IMF can do. So anyway, it's just to say that this is a potential that we still don't have and that we need to push for the IMF to, for recycling to go beyond the IMF. Of course, we heard all of those issues. If there is something that we certainly need to do for that to become a reality, is first of all, align with what the AFDB is already doing. They have already put on the table that very effective proposal for using SDR as hybrid capital. And certainly a proposal that really meets the requirement for reserve asset as status. And I think that was clear from the informal discussion that the board had already had, the IMF executive board has. And as Hassatu said, it's very much urgent to push the IMF to make an official position on this so that countries that are saying they're only waiting for that to really make their decision won't have any more, reason.